Alrighty, y'all. So we're starting up the workout here. First exercise, we're gonna do kickbacks, quadruped, quick kickback. So quadruped, remember, just means on all fours. Okay, make sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrist for that alignment, and then your hips are right over your knees, so your lower body's in line. Okay, so notice how like locked in I am at my shoulder and my scapula. Right, I'm pushing into the ground, locking that position while I'm doing my kickbacks. So this is a leg, right, glute focus, core focus exercise, but you can also get upper body work in if you stay in a good position, right? Work those shoulders, work those triceps too. So it's a kick back and then like a side sweep, okay? And then come down. The toes, try to keep the toe pointed down. Don't let your hip like open up, okay? Try to your best to keep the toes relatively down. So same thing here, just a different if you got the front view this time instead of the side view. So same thing, kick back, sweep that leg. You're gonna find that y'all are really stuck right here. Okay, this is harder than it looks to keep the leg extended and sweep, control it down and come up. Okay, so take your time like I'm doing. 8 reps each way. So the number of reps that I do for these videos will be the goal number as if we were doing it live, okay? And like I always say live, you can drop to 6 reps, you can drop to 4 reps. If the number that I'm doing feels like too many and you're not ready to do that amount yet, you can drop. Okay, so do what you can. This is the first exercise. All right, moving on to exercise number 2. Catching my breath a little bit. So we're gonna be lying on our stomach and working our back for this one. All right, so raise the arms, drive the elbows down to your pocket, working your lats, that middle back, okay? As well as getting 5 raises in the back. Okay, so let's do that again. It's a raise, work the upper back, pull, work the middle back, and then 5 extensions in the back. Focusing on the back moving, not your arms just flapping up and down. Make sure you're initiating that movement from your middle back, okay? Again, harder than it looks to isolate and lift the shoulders versus just like throw the shoulders up and down. Squeeze and lift, focus. Close your eyes and focus if you need to. Okay. Your legs can be down. I think the first rep I did it with my feet up, but like, as long as you're squeezing your glutes whenever you're in this position, I'm okay. As long as you're squeezing your glutes, because that means you are stabilizing your lower back and protecting your lower back. Okay. So you don't got to lift them up off the ground. Just squeeze the glutes, keep your hips down if you want. Okay, same thing, I'm just showing you from the front view. Same thing. I'm going to 8 on this one. Lifting from the shoulder blades. Y'all are going to find that one side is harder than the other. Like I'm struggling on one side. I'm trying to keep my body even. But as you can see on camera, It kind of shows your compensation pattern. So put yourself on camera so you can like check yourself. If you don't have a mirror to look at, or it's hard to look at the mirror in the gym anyways when you're training, like put yourself on camera so you can see what your form looks like. Okay? Last exercise. Starting in your push-up position, you're doing single arm pulls, like kind of rowing and pulling to the back with the single arm. Palm stays down. Pull your thumb to your nipple line, okay? Or wherever it kind of naturally comes up on your body. And then jump or step into a squat and come right back down, okay? You're going to 8 reps on this one. I'm also doing 8 total pulls, so 4 each way. 4 each way on these pulls. Once I get to 8 here, I'm jumping or stepping into my squat position, standing up and pulling. Adding a squat every time, okay? So you already know you're going to 8 reps, so that means your 8th rep will be 8 squats, okay? Make sure you're following my arm movement as well, so you can like work your shoulders and work your arms as well, okay? So arms out right here, and then stand up. It's like a squat and pull. Going to 8. It's the hardest one, so it's going to get your heart rate up. You're going to be moving. If 8 feels like too many, you can do 6 or 4. If 8 of these single arm pulls, that may feel like a lot. That may feel like a lot of hard work on your shoulders. Maybe just do a few, like do like 2 each way, or just do like 2. Okay, because I know upper body strength varies with everybody in the group. So like if 8's too many, like, if it's too much work holding in this push-up position, you don't have to do as many as I'm doing. Okay, that's just there for those of you that want to do as many as I'm doing, and that like truly, you truly can, not like you're forcing it, hurting yourself, but like you actually, you feel comfortable and you're pushing yourself to your limit. Okay. So we got our side view. Make sure you're checking out my form. You should look like me as you do it. The closer your feet are for these, the harder it is. Okay? So if you separate your feet, you may be able to, like if you're in a wide stance push-up, that may make it a little easier if you're like having a hard time, like if you're shaking in that push-up position. You can separate your feet to get more of a firm, strong stance. The closer you are, the more it's putting you off balance and the more work you have to do. So you can adjust as needed. Okay, I'm pretty close here. I'm pushing and working that core because I'm at that level. Okay, so up to you. Just push within your limit here. And get deep on those squats, y'all. Get deep. Keep the feet down. Okay, keep the heels of the feet down. Open up the knees. Screw your feet into the ground. You want a healthy arch as you squat up and down. Okay? If you don't know what that means, you got to come to my live sessions. Make sure you're listening during the live Tuesday workouts because I do a lot of teaching in those workouts. So you can come and ask me questions and look at my form there. Okay? Nice. Ooh, I'm feeling it at this point. Working. Awesome. Made it through.